Welcome back to the stupidest podcast. This is your host, Justin Vandy Venter, and with me is Mike, the other host. You know who he is. That lovable guy, that beautiful, bearded, bald headed son of a. He's with me. Say hi, buddy.
My name is Justin Rademacher. Hey guys, how's it going? I like how you were about to say what I thought you were gonna say, and I had to like tweak the sound so it didn't actually say what you were gonna say.
Yeah.
But no, I appreciate that. But no, it should be a lot of fun. We got some fun ones here for you guys tonight.
Yeah,
So
I'm excited. I feel like we
excited.
haven't done one together for a while, it feels like, but
Yeah,
to,
I mean
to,
it's
to the
been a couple
listeners, it's
weeks.
only 2 episodes ago. To us, it's
Oh
like a
yeah,
month.
yeah, but I mean, we got a chance to do our episode challenge. We'll talk a little bit about that and how that went for since the last time we were here, and now we're gonna create a new one for between now and
Yeah,
2 weeks from
when we get
now.
to our segment section, you guys are going to hear all about it.
Yeah,
So,
but otherwise, how have you been?
good, man. Real good, actually. Life's starting to get back on track.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, work still sucks, but everything else is going good.
Still grinding away there.
Yeah. Yes, we can't get workers that are worth a damn.
Well, especially now that you said a lot of them have gone to school and stuff.
Yeah. Yep. And then we're getting ready to start pulling down all the fall cleanup stuff, equipment and stuff, get that stuff working.
Yeah, hopefully you guys have time to actually get that stuff done this year. I know last year you struggled.
Yeah, because it was literally green grass, snow.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that. That sucked.
Yeah, hopefully it's a little different. Hopefully you get like some leaves and you can actually do that cleanup and then finally it'll
And hopefully we can have a
the
little
snow.
break in between.
Yeah, yeah.
Not,
Yeah, you guys had
oh
zero
shit,
breaks.
hurry up, throw this shit on the shelf and get the winter equipment out.
Yep. Yeah, that does not sound super fun.
Yeah. Gracie started school.
Yeah, how's she liking it so far?
She's loving it, I think, for the most part.
That's good. Well, yeah, I'm sure there's parts that she's not a huge fan of, but
Yeah.
that's like anything you do.
Yeah, she's liking it though. She's in a whole new school and stuff and making new friends, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's good.
Um, she started dance Monday night, so that's been
Okay,
pretty fun.
nice.
She was really excited about that.
Oh, I bet. She's getting pretty good, isn't she?
Yeah, yeah.
But it's doesn't her cousins do that too?
Yeah, Maisie's been in it since she was like 2.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So
I see posts every now and then about her dance and stuff, so
yeah, Maisie's been killing it.
that's good.
What else is new? Bowling started.
Oh, nice. How's it going?
Well, we won't. All right, so I quit every league except my Wednesday night league.
Okay, yeah,
So I could have a little more free time this winter to do this and stand up and stuff like that.
yeah.
And so I'm only supposed to bowl Wednesday, and so far I've already bowled Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, and another Monday.
Oh, wow,
So,
that's a lot.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, it is what
Well,
it is,
hopefully I was gonna say hopefully that slows down so that you're not gonna get burned out. Like
right?
that's especially because like it can take a toll on you doing that much like
Well, that's what I
that
was doing.
and work.
That was
Like,
what I was bowling last year. I was bowling. Remember Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
yeah,
subbing on Thursdays, and occasionally I had to go sub on Saturdays for the couples league.
yeah, that's too much.
Yeah, I was like, I can't do that again this year.
Yeah, yeah. I do league every Tuesday for golf and then comedy every Thursday, and that's a lot for me.
Yeah, last year.
I want to do more comedy though. I'm trying to get out on Sundays and Tuesdays, but Tuesdays is the night that we do disc golf league, so maybe coming up in the next couple weeks, I'll be able to hit Tuesday open mics.
There we go.
That's the goal at least. And then Sundays I'll hit them up when I can, because now that the football season's going again, I'm gonna be going to that.
Dude, this Sunday was a great football. First week of freaking football, that was great.
Well,
Not so much for you, but
yeah, the Rams didn't do so hot to start the
but
season.
man, there's some good games this weekend.
Yeah, well, I saw a few. I obviously watched the Rams game and I watched the Vikings Packers, but I didn't get a chance to watch a lot of the other ones. Were they?
It was nail biters all the way across the board.
There was a tie. I saw there was a tie
Yeah,
between the Colts and
Indianapolis and was it the Texans?
no. Oh, maybe it was. No, I think it was. It might have been. I can't remember. It
I
was
can't
the
either.
Colts and somebody else.
I can't believe
Yeah,
Chicago beat San Francisco.
I love that.
in
That's huge for us.
in the monsoon. Did you see that? You didn't see any of that game, did you?
No, no,
Dude, it was
what happened
coming
there?
down in buckets.
Really?
Dude, the players were running, and you could see like streams of water coming off their back.
Oh, and that was the Bears
Yeah.
49ers?
Yep.
Oh, wow. That's probably why my tight end got 0 points.
Yeah. Yeah. They said just wash that game up as not even really a game.
Wow.
I mean, literally, you could see 2 inches of water on the freaking field. At the end of the
That's
game, Justin Fields slid from the 20-yard marker all the way to into the end zone.
just for fun.
Just for fun, to celebrate the win or whatever. He was just,
Oh, okay. Yeah. Nice.
you know,
I didn't know if it was like during a play, like
oh, yeah, they were
like he's
sliding
down
all
at the
over.
19, but he got to the end zone.
Like, the announcers are like, I don't even know how they're throwing the football right now. How do you even keep a grip on the ball? So,
Yeah, I guess that's a huge part of why I lost then, because I had four guys on my fantasy football league. Between them, had 8 points.
yeah.
Yeah, it was
There was some
rough.
rough ones.
Yeah.
Cam Akers is a big upset for a lot of people.
Oh yeah, that I don't know. I don't understand that one. I saw an article. I haven't read it yet, but they were saying that don't drop him. He's supposed to do better, because obviously the Rams didn't really get anything going
A
in
handoff will be
offense.
better.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he had two handoffs for negative
All
yards
right.
and then one catch. But no, McVay actually he addressed everything, and he said that they just literally didn't get anything going on the offense because they really wanted to incorporate Allen Robinson more. They wanted to incorporate Higbee more.
Higbee didn't have
They
that bad
wanted
of
to
a
do a
game.
lot more.
I think
No,
Higbee
Cup
had like
didn't have a
50.
bad game,
Higbee
but he
didn't
wanted
either.
to, yeah, but he still wanted to get them more involved.
Right.
Like, so like he wanted the entire offense to do way better, and it just didn't.
Yeah,
But I mean,
Cup didn't
we're
have a
only in
horrible
week
game.
one. No, he didn't have a bad game. But we're only in week one, and we just played the team that is supposed to win the AFC this year. So I mean, there's that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Josh Allen also had a day.
yeah, he was on fire. He couldn't do anything wrong. He was just enjoying himself out there too.
Did you see Pat Mahomes?
Oh yeah, he had 44 points for me.
5 TDs.
Yeah, that's the league where I had four people that got an accumulated 8 points. He saved me, but didn't really save me because I lost by a few points. Literally, if I would have started anybody else on my team, I would have won.
I won, so I'm in 4 leagues this year.
Yep.
And I won 3 of them by 1 point.
Wow. Yeah, I would be so mad if I
All
lost by a point.
all 3 of them were on that last little catch Javonte Williams had at the end of the game for 9 yards.
Wow,
That catch in 9 yards threw me over.
that's nuts.
I'm sitting there watching the end of the game, and they had Melvin Gordon in it. I'm like, I just need a carry. I just need one touch out of the guy. Come on. I'm like, get him back in the game.
Yeah,
Very last play of the
I was
game.
I was like that with uh, DK. I needed Metcalf to
Oh,
do anything. All I needed was 8 more points. So a touchdown with a catch
he
and
didn't
10
have that
yards.
great of a game either.
No, not at all.
Geno Smith looked pretty good. I will say that.
It doesn't matter if he looks good if DK Metcalf doesn't get the win.
Right.
That's the only
Uh,
guy I drafted on the Seahawks that's worth anything to me.
dude, Washington won this weekend.
Yeah, that was
That was surprising.
upsetting for Josh.
Yeah. I did not pick
But I
them.
mean, he's not that upset because he actually, I didn't get a chance to watch the game, but he said that the Jaguars
Oh, they did.
outplayed them.
All the way
Yeah, so they
around.
should have won.
They should
Yeah,
have.
they should have won. They just happened to get some bad luck, unfortunately.
Wentz kind of went off at the end of the game.
But
What a the Lions lost, but they look good, man. They came back. They were down like 20-3, and they came back and lost 38-35.
oh wow,
Yeah. So I mean, it was pretty good. Um, Tampa Bay, was it Tampa Bay and Dallas?
yes, yep.
Prescott, what do you think about that? Prescott's out for probably, they're saying, anywhere from 6 to 10 weeks.
Ooh, I did not see that.
Yeah.
What happened there?
He broke his thumb, fractured his thumb.
Oh,
He already went in
ouch.
for surgery this morning.
Dang, that's not good.
Yeah. New England
Mm.
lost.
Yep, I saw that.
The Jets got walloped.
I don't think I saw that.
I
Yeah,
think
I haven't actually looked into it. I need to look more into it because I need to get my fantasy football stuff ready. But
I think
it's
we
been
can
it's been pretty busy lately. So
I think we can mark the Jets down for an 0-17 season.
you think so?
I don't see them winning a game.
Uh, that's too bad.
The Giants won a game.
Yeah, I saw that. They snuck it out, didn't they?
Yeah, Saquon Barkley, man, is looking like a
Uh,
stud.
nice.
165 yards rushing, I think he had.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
As long as he stays healthy, that's gonna be good for them.
Yeah, and I love that they watched the Vikes. Everybody said Dalvin had a bad game. I'm like, he still had 90 yards. If 90 yards is a bad game, I'll take a year all year long, baby.
Yeah, yeah. I'll take bad games all year.
But I mean, for him, it is kind of a weaker game, but it just didn't look
But
like
I
much.
mean, like
It didn't look like
it opened up
90.
the passing game.
It definitely did. A
Yeah,
passing game was huge. I don't get how was Jefferson open so much? Like
I don't know.
like it was wide. Like it wasn't just like he was just barely. He was wide open.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was nuts. Offensive line
It
played
was
good.
good. He had some really good plays.
Yeah, that was fun to watch.
Yeah.
How'd you?
I was there. It was awesome.
I know. I'm jealous.
Oh
How'd you? Did you hear Rogers? It was almost kind of like a little dagger thrown out.
no, I didn't hear what did you say?
Jefferson. It's the best player in the NFL right now.
Wow.
And I was like,
I mean,
was that a dagger at Devontae? Or...
oh yeah, that could be. I was gonna say he's not. I mean, it's really early in the season, so I mean,
Our
we'll
bet's
see.
still
We'll
on.
see how
Our bet is still on.
we'll see how Cup does compared to him this year. I
Well,
think Cup still has an advantage, but
well,
we'll see.
one guy's already leading, so
What'd you say?
one guy's already leading. He's got more
Well,
yardage, more touchdowns.
after 1 week.
Still leading. Still leading. A win's a win.
Okay, I'll give it to you then.
The horse come out of the gate fast.
Yeah, you can. I'm sure he can win a race here or there, but I mean, football season's a marathon, so
We'll see.
we'll see who comes out on top. For
That,
those of you
that
that don't know, we have a bet going on
between
that
Cooper Cup
he
and Jefferson.
yeah, he thinks Justin Jefferson's going to have a better year. I think Cooper Cup's going to have a better year, and we'll see how that goes. But,
And it's not that I'm saying Cooper Cup's going to have a bad year. I just think Jefferson's going to be just a little bit better.
no, you can have your thoughts. That's fine.
You got to go up. The main reason I made that bet was you also got to go up against a lot harder defenses.
Yeah,
The defenses that the
which
Vikes play this
which
year,
means
way easier.
so. But what you're saying is if Cooper Cup wins, then he's basically 10 times the receiver as Justin
No,
Jefferson.
I'm not saying that. If he wins, he had one hell of a year against some tough defenses.
Yeah. I mean, he already played a really tough defense and still did really well.
Yep.
But anyways,
Wasn't enough though.
I mean, I at least got a chance to go to that game, and the energy there is amazing. So I hope he has a really good season because I really want to see that energy level up the whole year. And I want to see the Vikes do well enough to get to the playoffs. That could be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
But
Cooper Cup would be a lot better if you guys could get the running game going.
oh, for sure, I agree with you.
That hurt a lot for
And we
him.
need to get that going, and then we also need to get the passing game going because we had a passing game, but you can still do better. You need to pass it around,
Is
get it
Stafford
to other
hurt?
people. I don't know if he's hurt, but I feel like there's something going on that they
They're not
haven't.
saying nothing. I don't.
Yeah, I don't
So
know. He hasn't texted me, so.
I'll give him a call after the show. So you want to get into this or what?
Well, you still haven't asked how I've been doing.
Oh, how you doing?
Yeah, you just want to know how you're doing in fantasy football. That's
I
it.
thought we did talk about it. I thought we talked about your disc golf and shit.
Oh, we talked about me going to the game, and that was it.
Oh, all right. Well, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah. Well, not too bad. I've been disc golfing.
Yeah.
No, I just got done disc golfing tonight. I actually played really well, which was nice. Better than last week at least. And then yeah, I've been doing stand up, been doing work, been doing a lot of stuff around the house, been doing some yard work, been doing a lot of cooking. I'm doing sober October early this year, so I'm doing September
Nice.
and October. So I'm not
Nice.
doing any pop, not doing any coffee, not doing any sugars, desserts, fast food, anything like that. Trying to avoid social media, like on a
Skinny
personal level.
man.
Obviously, I
Skinny
gotta,
man.
yeah, obviously got to do a little bit with comedy and in the podcast and stuff. But other than that, just doing that stuff. Yeah, trying to see family and friends. I worked Cedar Crest today. Got to see Chuck. Got to see my mom and Chuck a little bit. Like when they came up not too long ago, they came visited me at the casino, which was nice. Got to see my grandma and grandpa and aunt at the casino. They came and watched Mickey Dolenz and the Fab Four. That was kind of cool.
Nice.
So that was just like a Monkees and Beatles
Tribute.
show. It was pretty fun. Yeah, like I said, there's just been a lot going on. Life has been busy. I haven't had a day to myself till tomorrow, so I'm excited for tomorrow.
Nice. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, otherwise, yeah. What was that?
What are you gonna do?
My plan is to do nothing and either watch movies, play video games. I'm gonna make a bunch of stir fry tomorrow. I think that's gonna be a lot of
Nice.
fun. I'm gonna make enough for lunch and dinner, so I don't have to worry about either of them.
Nice.
Then just relax. Probably take a nap if I have an opportunity.
I could use one of those.
Yeah.
Might get one
Yeah,
tonight.
I went to the music store with Josh today. It was kind of fun. Haven't been there for a while.
Nice.
He had some really cool uh, keyboards for the
He,
school.
nice.
Yeah, one is like multiple $1,000s, like $3,000.
Dang.
It's nuts. It's sick. Um, yeah, that's basically it. Just
That's got to be
a
the
lot
best
of
part of
lot of
his.
running around.
It's got to be the best part of his job.
Oh yeah, he loves doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got everything going. He's got a lot of plans this year. It's going to be a lot of fun. He's going to get the pep band going. He's going to get his classes are already going really well. Um, he's doing a lot of individual lessons, which he's really excited about. Like he's got a lot going forward right now.
That's cool.
Doing a lot of after school stuff. So
Good for
yeah,
him,
that
man.
that school they did a good job in getting him because he's motivated.
Tell him I'm a big Christian Kirk fan right now.
Oh yeah, he's doing really well.
That
I
kid,
have him in 2 leagues right now.
yeah, that kid's gonna be a stud this year.
Yep. I didn't start him in either league, unfortunately, but I think he's going to be on my roster moving forward.
The biggest mistake I made, I didn't play Michael Thomas.
Oh, yep.
I got news that he was hurt, so I was like, well, even if he does play, I don't think he was going to play very good.
Yeah.
Well, I was wrong.
Sweet. Do you want to get into it?
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's get into it. What's the first part of the
Questions,
show
man.
about?
We got to do our questions, and I'm going to let you
Doing
start.
questions. You're gonna let me start. Okay. My first question is, have you ever played a board game by yourself?
Mm, I'm sure I have when I was a kid, but
Yeah.
not that I can remember. No, if I did, it wasn't. I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
How about you?
Oh, I did all the time as a kid. I
Really?
used to love playing board games, but nobody ever wanted to play. So I would literally just play by myself. I had this football Monopoly game that I would always play, and I would like just pretend like I was the owner of all these teams and like
Nice.
trade them away. And so I was like, it was like a combination of Monopoly and the NFL. So it was just so fun for
You
me
still
because I
got
was
that
just
game?
so into both of them. What was that?
Do you still have it?
No, I can't find it. It's probably at my parents' house somewhere, but I haven't looked for it in forever. So maybe I'll look after a while, like after this episode.
That'd be
But
fun.
yeah, it was a really fun one, and it was like it had like the Oilers on there, so it was like
Oh, old school.
yeah, it was old school. It was legit. I loved it so much.
Probably had the
But
old.
yeah, I would do it all the time. I would play chess by myself. I would play checkers by myself. I
Yeah,
would play like every board game.
that came into mind. I definitely played chess and checkers by myself.
Yeah. Yeah, and I still do every now and then. I don't play the actual board games by myself as often, but now that I have the Switch, I've been playing a lot of like board games on there against the computer, um, or like on my computer at work. Every now and then when I need a break, I'll play some backgammon or solitaire, or
Cool.
on the Switch I'll play Risk. I'll play
Oh wow.
Monopoly. Yeah, I play a bunch of those games, which is a ton of fun, especially like with the Switch. Like I used to play Risk by myself as it's on like the board game version, but it took forever to play because it just takes so long anyways.
I've never
But the
played.
one on the Switch, oh, it's so fun. On the Switch, it takes I'd say a quarter of the time, if less than that.
Well, because everything's
But
already
like
set up and stuff.
yeah, well, and you can also skip the rolling of the dice, so you can just it'll automatically say if you won or not, and it doesn't take a million rolls to play one game. So, but yeah,
Yep.
I done that a lot. That's why I came up with this question because I have done that quite a bit.
You have to come down and play Dad in backgammon. He plays a lot of backgammon.
Okay, no, I'll play that. That's what I play at work. That's my go-to at work right now.
Nice. I don't even know how to play.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's super easy. I'll teach you if you want to.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he can. It doesn't. It you
He,
would learn after
Dad's not a
half a
game
game.
teacher. Dad does not know how to teach at
Oh,
all.
okay.
Real simple, just like this. I'm like, I didn't get any of that.
I can see that.
So, all right. Mine's a little different question. Um, what is the gayest act you have ever done in your life?
Well, when I was younger,
Sucked a
I
lot of
mean,
dicks.
not a lot, but when I was younger, I tried it once
No.
and I didn't like it.
No.
Yeah, yep,
What?
yep.
You really did?
When I was younger, yeah. Well, I didn't I was into girls, but like there was a guy friend that was we were pretty close, and like
Holy
all of a
shit! I
sudden
never knew this.
we yeah we tried it out, and I was not for me,
Should have put some
and
ketchup. Should have put some ketchup on it.
I didn't put any ketchup, mustard. I did
uh,
put some relish on there. I
oh,
didn't put any relish on
holy
there.
shit, dude! I did not know this about you.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not something that it happened, but I'm not like gonna go advertising it. I don't know.
Well, you just did.
I just did, but oh well.
Wow.
Like I said, I'm not against it. It was not for me. I'm
Wow.
not.
You're.
I learned the hard way that it's not for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Do I win?
You definitely.
What's yours?
You definitely went. You definitely. You got me killed. Um. Wow. I'm blown out of the water.
I know. That's why I thought your joke was funny because I was like, well, I mean, not a lot. I tried once and it was not my fave.
Holy shit. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, that's when I ended up when I had a girlfriend, I was like, this is what I
Way
like.
better. Way
Yeah.
better.
Well, it's not like it's like obviously there's people out there that like it and it's
Oh,
better for them,
absolutely.
but I'm just saying in my opinion, I liked the interaction with my girlfriend and
All right. How how old were you?
oh, I don't know, I don't know, probably like preteen or teens, somewhere in there, like between 11 and 13 probably
Okay.
or 14. Somewhere in there. Like I said, I'm not 100% on it because it wasn't like a moment that I needed like to remember. It
Right.
was like I said, it wasn't a pleasurable experience for me. So I'm just like, okay, well,
All right.
not doing this ever again. Know
Um,
that.
closest. I mean, the gayest thing that I think I've ever done is, well, I've shaved my legs and dressed as a woman a few times
Okay.
in high school. And
That's not like
yeah, yeah,
I guess I don't know.
cross dressed. I mean, whatever.
People do that and they're
Right.
not gay.
Right. Um, I shotgunned. Uh, we were puffing the pipe around, you know,
Okay.
and we were with a group of girls, and somehow I was next to my buddy, and we were just doing a whole circle of shotgun to see how far we could get the smoke to go, and I shotgunned with my buddy, and that was pretty.
So like you had to like put lips
Oh yeah,
together
lip to lip,
essentially.
yeah.
Yeah. And
That's as close as it's ever came to anything.
but was it good?
No, no, not for me.
No. No.
Yeah, I'm not. This boat doesn't see that water.
Yeah. Well,
Had
I
a
mean, you
had
never
a
know if
had,
you don't. you never know if you don't try.
Yeah, good. I think I know. Uh, um, I had buddies. I have plenty of gay friends and all that. I had a buddy that, an actual really good buddy that I was in high school, and he kept, we joked like that, and all of a sudden, he showed up to prom with another dude, and I go, "Whoa!" He goes, "Dude, I told you 1,000." I go, "I thought we were joking. I thought we were just messing around." And he goes, "I knew you were, but," he goes, "you just didn't know that I was."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "You could have told me." He goes, "I tried." And I go,
Yeah.
I,
Well, I feel like at that point, since like he knew you were messing around, it was hard for him to let you know
"Right,
like he wasn't messing around. Because like if he said the truth, he wouldn't have taken it that way
might have
at that
changed our
time.
relationship or
Yeah.
something." Yeah. I go,
Yeah.
"You could have told me, dude." I go, "I have no problem with it." I go, "Good for you," and all that, And we hung out the whole night and stuff. It was pretty. It was a good time.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, that was. I don't think I
And
had any.
one fun thing that I did was I went to the Pride Parade. Actually, I went a few years in a row when I was working at the Twins.
I went once.
And one fun experience was wearing a Cheap Hugs $1
Nice.
jersey to that, and I had a lot of people that were takers, so it was kind of fun.
Oh yeah, it's always fun. Like that community's a blast.
Hmm.
Um, did you have a lot of gay kids in your school?
I feel like we had a lot of them, like a lot of people that went to my school didn't come out during school, but they came out after school. Um, so yeah, I guess like during school there was a couple, but then like after we were out, more people came out.
We
And then I had a lot of friends come out in college, like during that experience. So I mean, that was
yeah, we had a couple gay guys, but I don't think we had any girls.
oh, I think we had both.
If we did, I didn't know.
Yeah, I'm sure if you like end up like going on Facebook, I'm sure you'll find more
Yeah,
than you think.
yeah, probably.
But
Oh.
well, sweet. My next question is, do you use the -5 or -35 degree windshield wiper fluid all year round?
Well, I live in Minnesota, so yeah.
Okay, because my dad actually wanted me to say this one because he thinks it's very important that you use the -35 degree windshield wiper fluid
Year
all
round.
year round in Minnesota and Wisconsin because if you don't and you like forget about it and then it like
It'll freeze
come
up.
winter you have the old stuff, it'll freeze up on you and it's not good for your vehicle.
Oh
And
yeah,
so
you'll screw up
he
the
wanted
lines.
he wanted to throw that out for everybody. He wants everybody to know that you should always use the -35
Yeah,
to in your vehicle.
it's kind of the main reason why I do, because you just never know when winter's gonna come.
Exactly. Well, yeah, because like, how often do you use your windshield wiper fluid? Like, obviously you still use it, but like, do you go through the entire thing before winter? Like every single time you like do it, or
Right. But I mean, it's just in Minnesota, it's blink of an eye, and all of a sudden it's down to freezing,
yeah.
and that
Well,
could
yeah,
be,
just like
it could be freezing in the middle of May, and it can
yep,
also be freezing in October. You know.
yep, yeah. I mean, at night that's when it gets the coldest, and if
Mm-hmm.
your vehicle is outside, that can be bad
Now,
sometimes.
boom, you have broken lines, and now you got a big bill.
Yep. But he wanted to put that public service announcement out there for everybody.
It's a good one. I like it.
Yep.
All right. Do you think you're shallow?
I overall, I don't think I'm shallow. I mean, there's definitely times in my life that like I have been shallow and like I'm trying to not be shallow. Um, but yeah, overall, I feel like I'm very accepting of everybody, and like I haven't really gone on a whole lot of dates in the last couple of years. Like that's just because like I'm just enjoying myself up here, and I don't really know what the future holds, and so I'm just kind of living my life. If something happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Um, but yeah, definitely in my life I've been shallow, which I feel bad about because I don't want to be shallow.
Do you
But
think you're shallow dating?
well, that's what I was saying. Like
Yeah.
in the past, I feel like I have. But also in the past, I also feel like I haven't. Like there's definitely people that I've dated that I don't know, people would consider not their attraction, if that, you know what I mean?
Definitely do.
So, but yeah, I don't know. I try not to, I try to look for the person who they are on the inside. Like that, like their personality matters way more than anything on the outside for me. And so, yeah,
Okay.
I want somebody that I can connect with and have a deep conversation with, and we actually like have a future together rather than it's based off looks and then the looks go on one end or the other and then the other person leaves because they're like, okay, well I can do better than you now. And you're like, okay, well, better than me doesn't mean my looks, you know? So I just look at it, I don't want people to look at me and be like, be shallow to me because of how I look, because it would make me feel like shit. So I try not to do that to other people.
Okay.
I don't know. This is how I feel. How about you? Do you feel like you're a shallow person?
I think so.
Yeah.
I try. I mean, yeah. I mean, for the most part, yeah. I think so. Dating wise, probably. I gotta be attracted, but
Well, yeah, but
your personality could make you even more attractive. But definitely, looks are kind of a higher up for me. I would say,
yeah.
which is probably the reason why I'm single, which is fine. But that being said, I would also say no because I don't really care to date anymore. Like I don't even look anymore.
Yeah.
Like I have buddies that are like, dude, that chick was India. I'm like, cool. I don't really care. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
looking. I'm not looking at all.
Yeah.
They go, don't you want to have a girlfriend? I go, no, not really. I have no desire right now. Period.
Yeah. Well, especially like with everything you got going on, you got not only work, but you got bowling, you got your daughter, like you got a lot going for you.
Yeah, a lot on my plate,
Yeah.
and there's not very many girls that would understand.
Yeah.
They'd be like, hey, you need to spend. I don't have that time.
Yeah.
You can mesh in here if you want, I guess, but that's on
Hmm.
you. Don't get
Have
upset
your
when.
first date on the pod. Yeah, have your first date on the podcast.
Yeah, there you go. so yeah and no. I mean, looks are important. I got to be attracted, and personality can really make looks look even better.
Yeah.
So,
Sweet. So my next question is, what is your most recent purchase on Amazon and on eBay or other online websites?
Amazon would be. I bought some blender sunglasses.
Okay.
Or that. What did I say? Did that eBay? No, that was Prime. I'm
No,
sorry.
you said on Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon Prime. Yeah, I bought the blender sunglasses. They're the full faced, almost like visor glasses. Is pretty sweet.
Okay. Got them for work, I assume.
Yeah, for like weed whipping and stuff like that. But they're nice glasses. They look good. They look cool.
Nice.
Um, eBay. I bought the SIM cards for the Podrax.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
So yeah, 90 hours of recording. That's sweet.
On each one, and you bought two, right?
Yeah, so I got one
Yeah,
for you.
that's awesome because we're actually both using our pod tracks right now. So we're actually not together, even though it sounds as
Yeah.
if we're in the same room.
Hopefully.
I know.
It does
Yeah,
sound good right
it's
now, though.
yeah, I think it sounds really good. Right? Like we're both being able, like we're doing this via phone call, but we're able to actually like
Yeah.
make it
Upgrading the
sound as if
equipment.
we're in the same room. Yeah,
Upgrading and always upgrading and more upgrading for this
yeah,
podcast.
yeah. So if you want to keep listening, it's only getting better from here.
Yeah.
But still listen to the old episodes too.
Absolutely. That content was great.
Oh yeah. But,
What about for you?
well,
What
the last thing I bought on Amazon was a panini maker.
a panini maker?
Yeah, I got a panini maker, and it's at
Dude.
work right now, and it is amazing. If you don't have one,
Ah,
I recommend one. And mine
I
folds
love
out into
paninis.
a like yeah, and mine folds out 180 degrees, so it can actually be a grill.
Nice.
And so I can cook burgers or brats or hot dogs on there, and I just have it at work. So now it's perfect now that I'm doing the sober October early, because now I'm making paninis like crazy. I made three the first day I had it. Like it's nuts.
I can't remember where we were, and we went. It was just some hole in the wall place, and they made me a panini for breakfast. They made me oh my god! I was like, this is heaven.
They're really good. You can make really good ones. I made a lot of ham and cheese because that's a lot of what I had. But I made a couple grilled cheese. I made or one grilled cheese, and I made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich on there.
Nice.
Oh, it's so good. I need to get butter though. I didn't butter the bread, and I think it would taste better
Oh
that
yeah.
way.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't stick right now. It hasn't stuck to it, but the jelly did. When I pushed down with the peanut butter and jelly, the jelly squirted out.
Oh yeah.
That was not fun to clean up.
I bet
But
not.
other than that, I've had nothing but success and very delicious paninis.
Nice, dude. Now I'm
So
jelly.
again, if you should be jelly because it's really good. And I am
Spendy?
not really. It was $30.
Dang, I might have to go get one.
I know. Well, it was crazy because I originally was looking on Amazon and it was for $17 on Amazon, and I didn't buy it. But I
Oh,
still had it in my cart. I'm like, I'll look at it tonight and see if it's something I'm still interested in. I looked at it a couple hours later and it jumped up to 30, and I'm like, I
damn.
should have just bought it. But oh well. I still bought it anyways. It took me a couple days to think if I should spend twice as much as I was originally going to, but I ended up pulling the trigger because I mean, it's a panini maker and all of the other ones I was looking at were like 45 to like $60 and I'm like, I don't want to spend that much. So I'll buy the $30 one if I like it. Maybe I'll spend the 45 and keep that one at home.
Nice.
So, but yeah, totally worth the money. I'm just gonna go buy ingredients tomorrow or Thursday and then just make more sandwiches and eat them up.
I like it.
So, otherwise, my most recent purchase on eBay was this pod tracker. So now we can actually do this, what we're doing now. We can do this anywhere we want. Like, I can be anywhere, you can be anywhere. We can have guests anywhere. I'm assuming we can have more guests now
Oh yeah.
because you can have guests on yours, I can have guests on mine, and we could have up to 8 people.
Boom. I didn't even give that a thought.
I know.
Oh, that's sick.
So I'm kind of excited, except I don't know how we would do the recording. I think we can only record four at a time, actually, now that I think about it, unless we did two different recordings, and then
No,
we'd have
because
to
you're
mesh them
forward.
together.
Oh yeah.
But we can at least do four. So
Maybe. Maybe not. Because yours is
we'll have to.
your four would be coming through with a phone. 8 people would be way too many, anyways.
Yeah, that would be a lot of people. We'll figure it out. We'll
We we
we'll
have
do the logistics later on.
we have a hard time not talking over each other when there's 4 people.
Yeah, that's true.
So
sometimes two.
Yeah, right.
But another thing I bought online was I bought some discs. Bought them on a couple on eBay and a couple on infinitydiscs.com.
Yeah, my destroyer was the last thing before the SIM cards on eBay.
Oh, okay, nice.
I bought two more destroyers.
Oh, dang. You love that destroyer.
They're great. I think it's my favorite disc.
Huh? It's an overstable driver for those of you not aware. Even though if you don't know what that means, sorry, I can't help you. I'm
It
not I'm
just
not gonna go into it.
it's been my best forehand disc.
Which makes sense. It's very overstable, so it should give you a lot of good forehands. It's not gonna flip on you ever, so you're good there. But it's just always, since you're a lefty, it's always gonna end to the left for you.
Hmm. Yeah.
Sweet.
All right. Um, when were you the most scared in your life so far?
Um, Man, I mean, there's been a couple times where I was just kind of scared. Like, I don't know. One was when I was at Target Field. I had a pain in my chest while I was working in the elevator, and I ended up going to the emergency room that night, finding out that I had a hole in my lung,
Dang.
and that was very scary because I thought like it was very serious because it hurt really bad. Like I didn't know what was going on. Like I didn't know if I collapsed a lung or what had happened. And the doctor said that like could potentially happen. And so like that was very scary and like it's still kind of scary because now I have like a higher percent chance of collapsing my lung at some point.
Right.
Um, so that's why I don't like do a lot of smoking because that could happen. Um, that was scary. And then Lyme's disease was very scary. I didn't know how long it was going to last, and I was very scared there because
Oh
it took
shoot.
about 2 months to actually finally get somewhat better.
Well,
And
back in the
yeah, so
day, freaking Lyme's disease was a death sentence.
that was scary finding out that I had that, um, and that I still have it. That kind of sucks, but I mean, can't really do anything about it now. Um, Otherwise, I've had like kind of scary moments, but not anything like too scary. Like I've broken bones before, but that's more painful than scary. Um, Had some like weird people in Minneapolis that I've ran into. It gets kind of scary, uh, but nothing actually happened, so it wasn't terrible.
Okay.
So yeah, that's all I got. How about you?
Um, been a few things. Almost died a few times. Well, shoot, this winter when I got hit in the head by the skid loader,
Oh, yep.
that was pretty
Yeah,
scary.
that's scary.
That could have ended real
Oh,
bad.
yeah, I do have one more. I'll add it after you're done.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. I remember I was camping and I was with Matt, Josh, and James. And I think I've said this on the podcast before, but we saw Matt and I decided to go into the woods at night, and we just had our cell phone lights on us. And so we were walking, having fun, just walking the trails. And then Matt shined his light on something that he saw, and this thing, what we to this day we don't know what it was, and it like was in front of us, and it looked like it came up to us, went to the left, went to the right, went to the left, went to the right, went to the left, went to the right, up, down, left, right, and vanished. And we have no idea what it was. It looked like a
Alien.
UFO or something. It was some sort of like I don't even know how to explain it. Um, it was just crazy to see. And when we saw it, like we both saw it, and then I heard Matt say, "Roddy,
Run.
run." as soon as he said that, I booked it as fast as I could. And I knew I had to like stay like I couldn't lose my footing. I had to like make sure I had good footing because Matt was running as fast as he could behind me and he would stomp on me if if I fell. So I was nervous there too. So that was a very scary moment, especially because we don't know what it was, and we were still spending the night on that cliff. So we
Dang.
were, yeah, but we were all together, so like we felt safe, but it was just kind of scary.
I bet. All right. For me, like I said, there's been a few times, like when I got hit with that skid loader. You know, if that
Yeah,
wing wouldn't have thrown me, and I would have got pinched in between there, it would have cut me right in half.
yeah.
I could have died there. Um, so like more pain than scared. Like I never got scared of that, but I never get scared when I almost get hurt.
Yeah.
Um, I've had all my ghost stories that I've already told on here.
Yeah.
Some of them were pretty scary. I've been held at gunpoint 3 times in my life.
3 times.
Yeah. One time I was working at Dairy Queen and we got tied up by the
Jeez.
phone cords and held at gunpoint. They were holding up the place and the cops thought we were a part of it. They didn't even
Huh.
like, yeah, they were like, so who are your buddies? I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm tied up here. Can you untie me?
Yeah.
Yeah, they questioned us
Wow.
and all that.
That's nuts.
Another time was I was coming home and at the railroad tracks there, on as you
Yep.
come off of 10 there, a guy took a big old swig of a big old 175 of Jack Daniels and then points a gun out of the car at me and just starts waving it at me and he goes, "You're next." And I was like, "Okay." So then I did not come home. I drove to the police station and he took
Yeah.
off and he took off.
Well, for sure. Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
scary.
yeah, that was pretty fucked up. And then, and I wasn't scared at either one of those. Those two didn't scare me. Like, I mean, they did, but they, like, it sucked. It was more of a shitty situation than I was scared, but it was life threatening.
Yeah. Hmm.
The third one was when I was working at the car wash. Some kid came in and held me up. But
Hmm.
he was shaking a lot. And he had a look in his eyes that was different than the other two.
Yeah, I do remember you saying this one. I don't remember the other two, but yeah, this one is, yeah.
This one I was scared of. But he was also a lot closer to me.
Hmm.
And the gun was literally point blank away, like he was not going to miss if he did. And he was shaking. He had a different look in his eyes. And his finger was on the trigger. And I go, I'm going to die tonight.
Wow.
I really thought I was going to die that night. And I go, this is not going to end well. This kid is definitely going to do something.
Hmm.
And somehow I talked him out of even robbing the place. Just talked him out of the place.
Hmm.
And I was shaking for a while that night. That was scary.
Yeah,
I really thought I was dead that
it's
night.
wow.
And what else is? I've had some bad nightmares. Gracie dying.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah,
That'd be scary.
yeah, yeah. That was the worst night ever. And mom dying.
Mm,
That was tough. I was like, don't ever die.
man. Yeah, those are tough times. Um, yeah. I don't know if this if it can is considered scary, but I guess I was scared leading up to it. But when Donovan went missing for that week. That was very scary. We didn't know what was going on the entire week. And then the end result obviously wasn't great. Um, Finding out that he had passed was very tough. But that was more, that was other feelings. But scared would definitely be leading up to that, and that was very scary. Just the unknown was scary.
Right. I bet,
Yeah,
man.
finding out what had happened, that wasn't scary. That was just a lot of other bad emotions.
Yeah. I could, I could tell you one for Dad.
Yeah.
This one I could tell really fucked him up was he was coming back from up north and he was driving separate and he saw a guy get hit on Highway 10. He was walking across Highway 10 and he got hit
Mm,
65 miles an
wow.
hour or better. Decapitated, just obliterated,
Yeah.
literally right in front of Dad.
Wow.
And that messed him up for a little while. Like I'd come home, I'd get up. This was back when I was in high school and stuff.
Hmm.
So I'd go downstairs or whatever and watch TV in the middle of the night or something like that. And he'd be down there, and I go, "What's wrong?" He goes, "Can't get the guy's face out of my head."
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, "Whew, this really fucked you up."
Yeah. I know my mom has gone through a lot of that stuff because she's working in homes and stuff with a lot of different people. She's done a lot of house care, and she's gone through a lot of death, and she's gone through like a lot of like first aid, like or first responder stuff. Um, Around the house, she's been, I think she said about two or three different accidents around our house, and she was like one of the first on the scene, and so she like literally had somebody die in her hands at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that was scary. Um, she actually had she was working the mail route during the winter, and she put her car in park. She put the emergency brake on, and she went to walk around the car to go deliver the mail,
Mm-hmm.
and the car still slid and ran her over. Like, yeah, she
Jesus.
got ran over by her own car, even though she had everything
Jesus.
situated, but the ice kept it going and it got her. Um, yeah, I know we had an incident. We were driving home from a fair one time, and there was a guy that got on his motorcycle and like sped past us
Mm-hmm.
and went around the corner, and all of a sudden there was just lights just everywhere, and and glass and everything, and the motorcyclist had hit a car head on, and that was, yeah, not a good thing. So yeah, there's been a lot of that stuff in my with my family, but like I said, what I've experienced was just the other stuff.
I got one for you. I went to school in Ely, but my roommate, his brother, went to school in Duluth, so we go down to visit all the time. And we're driving down to Duluth in the middle of a winter storm, and there was this fuel tanker behind me, and we're driving, and all of a sudden he jackknifed on the snow,
Mm,
and that tanker, his tank, his trailer tank, was literally on my bumper. And my buddies are
wow.
like, "You can't stop, you can't stop." I go, "I'm not, but I'm trying not to lose control either, because it's not exactly good roads right now either, for me." I go,
Yeah,
so I'm driving, he's driving. You could just see he's shifting gears and working, because his truck is like dead even with me, but his trailer's right on my ass. Like he
yeah.
was literally jackknifed 90 degrees almost.
Wow.
I get out far enough ahead of him, and he straightens out and freaking straightens out the jackknife and everything. And we get to this stoplight, probably a mile down the road. I get out, and he gets out, and I go, he goes, "Tell me about it." He goes, "My heart's still pounding." I go, That was one hell of a driving, man. He goes, thanks, you too. He said, you got out of there. You stayed out of my way. He goes, that was awesome. And I was like,
Yeah,
I go, I don't know if it was awesome, but it was pretty cool.
yeah. Dang, yeah. After the fact, it's fine, but if it would have gone any other way,
Oh yeah, way different.
yeah, damn.
So
Oh man.
yeah,
Okay. Well, I'm gonna lighten it up a little bit. Can you name all of the jerseys you own?
yeah. When we were talking about this beforehand, I said I only had two, and I lied. So I got Parisi, Zach Parisi hockey jersey.
Yep.
I got Doug Glatt from the movie Goon. I got his jersey.
Yep.
I have Serrano from the movie of Major League. I have
Nice.
Serrano. And then I have my jersey for the stupidest podcast.
Nice. There we go.
So that'd
You
be
don't
the.
have any Vikings?
I used to have a Randy Moss jersey, but uh, it got so ragged and old.
Yeah. You should get a new one.
I know. I know. I haven't been in love. I used to have a Chris Carter and a Randy Moss because Chris Carter was always my favorite,
Yeah.
and Randy Moss was right up there too.
You should
But
get Justin Jefferson this year.
yeah, but I'm just not sold yet.
You're not sold on him like
He,
Cooper Cup
he,
because Cooper Cup what he do? He was the Triple Crown winner and the Super Bowl MVP. I'm sold on him.
mm, Justin Jefferson's only in his second year, and I just like even Randy Moss. I didn't buy Randy Moss's jersey until he was the year before he left.
Yeah, and he was not a Triple Crown winner or a Super Bowl MVP. So
It's because the Vikings don't go to the Super Bowl. He's only
he
in.
still could have got the Triple Crown,
He's
getting
still.
the receivers, receptions, and touchdown, like getting the most in the season.
He's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Cup will be too.
He's got a ways to go yet.
Even better.
I'm
That means we still got a lot of work to do.
not saying he won't, because he's a hell of a freaking athlete. Because I know he's listening right now. Cup, I don't hate you. I don't know why this guy makes it seem like I do. I don't hate you. You're
Yeah.
welcome on the Vikings anytime.
And you're welcome to stay a Ram anytime.
Could you imagine him and Justin Jefferson together? Oof.
Oh,
Oof.
that'd be a good team right there.
That would be untouchable.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even need a good quarterback.
Yeah, Justin Jefferson, if you want to come to the Rams,
Yeah.
here's your invite.
Yeah. Um,
How cool would it be to have them on the podcast, though? That'd be pretty sweet.
that would be. I don't know who I'd get.
Talk to them about comedy
I thought
or
about
disc golf.
I thought about getting a CJ Ham jersey.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's a Minnesota boy.
It's pretty badass. He got named captain.
Oh, nice, dude. Might as well.
My dad was like, "I'm worried that CJ is not going to make the team this year because I don't know if we're going to have a fullback system with
Well, I
Kevin
mean, he's on
O'Connell."
the team.
Yep, but he made it. I go, "Whew, Dad, not only did he not just make the team, now he's captain."
Yep.
And then they named Kendricks a captain too.
Oh, nice.
And he came out and said, "This is the first time I've ever been a captain of any football team." I think I read that. Don't take my word for it, but I'm pretty sure I read
Yeah.
that. And I go,
Yeah.
"That's pretty remarkable that you're this talented and never been captain.
Yeah.
Not even of your high school team. Like,
Yeah.
how
Yep.
good were those players?" So,
Do you have any other jerseys?
um, I think that's it. I almost had a Rick Vaughn to go with my Siriano. I
Oh,
still might
nice.
I still might get one of those.
Yeah. That'd be a cool one.
How about you? Let's name. Let's see
I
if we
have
can get
I
through all
have
yours.
Yeah, I have a lot of jerseys. I love jerseys. I do have I'm going to start with the non-Ram jerseys. So I have a Brett Favre Vikings jersey. I have I actually have a Michael Jordan jersey, but it's a Toon Squad jersey. I also have a Bill Murray Toon Squad jersey.
Oh, that's
I
sick.
I know I love both of those. I have Bobby Boucher from Waterboy.
Bobby Boucher.
I have oh man,
You
I
remember?
can't think of all my.
You remember the time when Bobby Boucher? I can love that
I'm
part.
gonna go into my Rams jerseys just until I can remember any of the other jerseys right now. Um, I have my obviously Marshall Faulk. I have Kurt Warner. I have Cooper Kupp, Jalen Ramsey. I just got Robert Woods. I got who else? Todd Gurley. I have two of those. I have
God, that guy was good.
yeah. Oh man.
Marshall Falk too. Man, you guys had some good running backs. What happened?
Yeah, I have another Marshall Falk. I have a one that fits now, and then one when I was a 10-year-old that I still have. I just only wore for that one video. Um, I know I have more. I just can't think of them right off the top of my head now.
All right, what's your favorite jersey?
I don't think I have a favorite jersey. Oh, I have a Kirby Puckett jersey for the
Ooh,
Twins.
nice.
I have I have a personalized uh, Twins jersey. It says Rademacher 14. I have a personalized Rams jersey. It says Roddy 19. I have the stupidest podcast number 69.
It's
Um,
hilarious.
yeah, now I can't think of any more.
What about your Kiss jersey?
Kiss jersey.
Don't you have a?
Oh yeah, my cheap hugs.
Yeah,
I have a jersey that says cheap hugs $1. That's a really fun jersey. I like that one. That was a customized one.
black and orange,
Um,
right?
Orange, yep, orange and black, and a little white.
It's a good looking jersey too.
It is. I need to get that jersey back.
Where is
Or I
it?
have it. I just need to like get it out. Um, yeah, I got a lot of jerseys. I'm
I
a jersey guy, even though I don't wear them super often because I'm always busy doing other things that I can't really wear jerseys for.
I have a Kevin Garnett.
Oh, I have a Kevin Garnett. I just bought a Kevin Garnett actually. Um, it's his. It's like the old school, but I think it's like a new adaptation of it. I don't know. It looks really cool. I love it. But I just bought that because I want to go to a Timberwolves game this year, and
Nice.
I wanted a jersey.
Can't go with the Garnett one.
Oh, that's why I went with Garnett because I'm like, I don't know if I like there. I obviously would want some of the new players, but I want to I would want to get to know the players more before I did that. So I don't know them back right now. But I think I'm gonna start paying attention to basketball this year because they're actually supposed to be really good.
Yeah, they got a good team this year.
Yeah.
Uh,
Man, I'm sure I'm missing some jerseys, but I can't think of them off. If I think of them as we're going, I'll
yeah,
let you know.
spit them out. Call timeout.
Yep.
All right. What's the happiest you've ever been in life?
Um, I don't know if there's been like just a single moment that I've been the happiest.
Okay.
I've definitely had like a lot of happy moments, but I don't have anything that has like stood out. Like I haven't had any kids or got married or anything like that. People or the things that people would consider like their happiest moment ever. Um, but I mean, there's definitely moments that I'm happy about now that I didn't really think about at the time, like just meeting like the closest people in my life now, or maybe meeting the people that I haven't met yet that are going to be in my future. Um, Otherwise, the way I answered it is I just remember being the happiest when I was a kid at my grandma's house. Like that was just the best place to be. I felt the safest. I felt the most loved. I just or like the especially like the nights before going to the Mall of America with my grandma.
Mm-hmm.
Those were like the best. I couldn't sleep because I was so excited to go to the Mall of America. I was gonna ride all the rides. I was gonna play all the games. I was gonna do everything. It like the fun things in life were all at the Mall of America. Like Legoland was there, the rides were there. It was just the best time. Um, yeah, that's like if I had to think of like my happy place, like my happy moment, that's where it would be right now, I think.
Nice.
How about for you?
Well, mine's easy. Day my daughter was
I bet
born.
I guess yours. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely the best day of my life. Um, but other than that, I don't know if I could pick out another one. Throwing my first no hitter.
Yeah,
That was a good
that's
day.
pretty impressive.
Um, pulling my first 300.
Oh yeah, I still have yet to do that. That's very impressive.
Hmm. Pulling my first 800.
Yeah,
That was
I
even.
still haven't done that either. I got 756, I think, in my highest.
Yeah, I remember that night. You were on fire.
Yeah, that was fun.
Um, Otherwise, there's just a bunch of little memories, you know? Kind of like
Yeah,
you
well,
said.
that's what I was. Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Like, there's a lot of happy moments that I've had, but like to pinpoint it down to one moment is very tough. Same with the scary part. Like, I know I had a lot of like small scary things, but it's tough to like pin it down to one thing.
Right. Gracie. I mean, Gracie being born is definitely the one moment. I'll
Yeah.
never forget that.
That was actually my scariest moment. If I could go back to answer that one, I'm just kidding. I hope she listens to this in the future,
Right.
but but she loves me so much that she like just laughs at
Yeah. She's still a little pistol.
it.
All right. I guess that's all we got for that one.
All right, sweet. So is there a movie that people say that you should have watched earlier than you actually did? And if you want, I can give you an example of mine.
No, I get what you mean. It's just I don't usually, if it's a good movie, I usually see it right away because I'm kind of a movie
Yeah.
fanatic. I would have to say probably it wasn't a movie, but Game of Thrones. I kind of sat out on Game of Thrones. I,
Okay. Have you watched all of it then?
yeah, I have, but
Okay.
I didn't watch it till the last season was almost over.
Oh, I gotcha. I still haven't seen it yet. I'm one of them.
It's on HBO, man. Don't
Well,
you?
I know I have the opportunity to watch it. I've only watched I think most of the first episode.
Oh, you got it too, man. The first season is probably the I wouldn't say the best, but man, it's the most shocking.
Okay.
Just because I think it's one of the first shows where you go, no way, no way, you know, and you got to
Yeah.
stay. You go, I gotta watch season two now because there's no way that that happened.
Okay.
It's the
Maybe I'll get into it. Who knows?
it's the
It's
first
a very big commitment.
it's the first series that I ever watched where I was really looking forward to the second season. Like you,
Okay.
not even like looking like I had to watch the second season because what
Yeah.
happened in the first season just didn't. There's no like it was the first time that's ever probably happened in TV,
Hmm. Okay.
and I want to tell you so
Maybe I'll
bad,
watch
but I
it.
can't because
No, I know. I
it'll
don't,
ruin it for you.
and I don't want. I wouldn't want to ruin it for anybody else either. Maybe I'll watch at least the first season so that way we can talk a little bit about it.
And it's like watching The Sixth Sense and finding out that he was dead.
Ooh, I've seen that one. I just don't want to ruin it for anybody else.
Yeah, yeah. If you haven't seen it, like in the last 25 years,
Well, I mean, that's what this question is all about. Like people, like probably there's probably people out there that haven't seen it yet.
it
Like
can't be many.
you're gonna be shocked by my example, I think.
All right, let's hear
So
it.
I recently watched Fern Gully for the first
Oh,
time.
so good.
I know. I hadn't seen it before about a month ago.
That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah, it was the
My
very first
name
time I
is
ever
Betty.
watched it.
Robin Williams
Yep.
is in that, man.
I know. I watched it with Matt and Candace at the cabin,
It's a
and
great movie.
I, I hadn't seen it until I was 32 years old.
I could watch Robin Williams do his little rap over and over again.
Oh yeah, that was a very I loved that part of the movie.
The name is Betty.
But yeah, that exactly what I was trying to get at because like there's movies out there that like people feel like you should see but haven't. Like The Sixth Sense is probably one of those movies for a lot of people.
Right.
Or maybe not a lot of people, but there's for people.
I just watched a TikTok about Fern Gully. There was this girl, and she goes, it was like celebrity lookalikes, and all of a sudden it showed her, and then it showed her, and it was what's the main character's name in Fern Gully? The girl, Krista.
Uh yes, yep.
She looked just like her. Like I was like, I met the real live one.
Dang, that's pretty
like,
cool.
like it looked like if you could take Krista and turn her into a human. I was like, oh,
That
what?
was it.
No way.
So if they did a live action, she needs to
Yeah,
play
she
it.
needed to play the part because she
Well,
had.
as long as she's a good actress, because
Yeah,
that could change things.
it was crazy. I can't believe you
Dang.
just watched that for the first time.
I know, that's why I came up with this question. I was literally like looking at because they wanted me to pick out a movie to watch, and they have hundreds and if not over 1,000 or thousands of movies. And I was looking at their movies, and I saw Fern Gully. I'm like, oh, I haven't seen this one because Matt was talking about how he had watched a bunch of animated movies recently. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'll just like see if there's maybe one that you haven't seen then. And I did Fern Gully. He's like, oh, I've seen it, but it's been a while. And I'm like, well, I haven't seen it. He's like, you what? I'm like, yeah, I haven't. So
Yeah, I got a bunch of movies that people have probably never seen. I love finding those classic movies, those dungeon movies that nobody's ever seen. You know, those
yeah,
cult classics.
oh yeah,
You ever seen Rockadoodle?
nope,
That's a good one. That's a cartoon.
okay.
Um, have we started Willow? Did you ever get to watch all of Willow?
Oh yeah, I've seen all of Willow.
All right.
That's good. Aren't they doing a TV series on that soon?
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
I'm excited. I don't know when it's coming out, but
I
so.
don't know.
All right. What is a talent you wish you had?
Oh, I don't know. I wish I was better at disc golf and comedy, even though I am still trying to get better at those. So, um, And I think I'm pretty decent at both of them, but obviously there's
All right.
definitely room for improvement on both.
What's a talent that you don't have anything of that you would like to be good at?
Well, the talent I wrote down was to be able to eat a mushroom and not puke.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I don't puke on mushrooms. They just don't taste great to me. I wish I could just enjoy a mushroom. That would be interesting because like Josh talks about how much he loves mushroom and Swiss burgers, and I just can't share that
Yuck.
with him.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
can't either.
can't share that with him. Um, I don't know if there's like obviously I would like to be good at football or baseball. I spent a lot of my youth trying to get good at those. Uh, I wish I was better singing. I think it'd be really cool to be a really good singer or dancer. Uh, I wish I was a good actor. It'd be really cool to be in movies and TV shows or both or one or the other. I don't know. There's a lot of different things I would like to do.
Okay. Um,
How about you?
the piano. I wish I could play the piano.
Okay. There's a piano sitting right in front of me. And Josh bought two keyboards today, so you could learn.
I'd want to be good though. Like I want to be like one of those guys where you see him at the airport and all of a sudden he just rips it up on the on the piano. Like
You want to be like Dante, where he could just literally play
yeah,
anything he's ever heard ever.
yes.
Yeah.
But that's just
He's another one I want to get on the podcast.
yeah. We got to get him on.
Yeah, he's gonna get in. I'm waiting. We're waiting on one thing for him to get on. Once he's got that, then I want to get him on right away.
Oh yeah, he's got something big in the works.
Well, he's got yeah, he's got something coming up. So,
Nice. All right. Um. Anything else? Yeah. Music. Oh, I wish I could play more instruments, man.
yeah.
I used to be able to play the guitar pretty good, and I haven't played it in years, so I can't even phantom of how to
I
play.
guess yeah. I am with you on the music. I would love to be able to play instruments, but I would also just like to be able to remember music trivia. I'm terrible when people ask me any music trivia.
Oh, I'm good at
I'm the
that.
worst. I'm bad.
Kind of good, I guess. I'm not at Josh level probably, but that's his life.
Yeah. No, I people ask me questions like all the time. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, do you remember this artist who played this song?" I'll be like, "They sound familiar." Then they'll play the song, and I'm like, oh, "Of course I know that song."
Oh, well, I got a good talent. I wish I could heal better than what my body does.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So, all right.
Well, sweet. I think
That
that's
it?
all we got for questions.
Time to get to segments?
Yeah, let's get to our first segment. What's our first segment?
It's our new one. It's where we do our episode challenge.
Well, sweet. So how'd you do on the first episode challenge?
I'm gonna have to pay the $10 already.
Yeah, you got to pay. For which one do you got to pay $10?
I didn't get on stage, man. I didn't. I just had too much going on, too much life going that I could not get to an open mic.
Okay.
Um, and I knew that was gonna be a tough one because summertime is just way too tough,
Yeah.
and especially now when all the college kids are out. I don't get off work till 7 pretty much almost every night now.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe we'll have to bring that one back at some point just to get you motivated.
Absolutely. But I did double up on the other challenge. We had to do
Okay.
500 push-ups, and I ended up doing 1,000.
Wow. That's pretty impressive. I'll give you that.
So, how about you? How'd you do?
So I overachieved on both of them, but not a lot on the push-ups. So I did 4 times stand up. I did 4 different open mics. And then for the push-ups, I did 550. So I
Nice.
wanted to make sure that I did over the 500 just in case you like wanted to question my quality of push-ups. I did an extra 50 just to be like, okay, well, maybe I had 50 that were bad, but the rest were good.
Right.
So
All right.
yeah, I succeeded in both, so I don't have to pay the $10 for either of them. So I'm
Nice.
proud of that.
I
But
wanted to. I really did, but man, life just got way too busy.
yeah, I gotcha.
All
Well,
right.
I'm gonna write you down just because I never really remember. I'm not that great. I'm just gonna put $10 uh for no push-ups. Or not. You did a lot of push-ups. You did 1,000 push-ups for no stand-up.
All right. What's your challenge this
Awesome.
week?
So my challenge to you and me this week is to stay up all night for one night.
I like it. I think I
So
can
and
do
if you
it.
don't want to do it, yeah, it's only $10 if you don't want to do it. So it's not that bad of a punishment if you don't. But I know you had a caveat that you wanted to add to it, and I don't think we necessarily have to do this. I think it would be fun to do it at least for part of the night,
It-
where we have to stay up together, whether it be together or virtually. We could play Madden, we could watch a
right.
movie, we could do all sorts of stuff, and just to kind of keep each other honest. Um, but yeah, otherwise it's just gonna go on the honor system
I like it.
if you do it by yourself.
Um, Man, it would have been an easy challenge back when I was younger, because I used to stay up all night all the time.
Yeah.
Now it
Well,
gets
I
to like,
figured this is actually going to be, yeah, I actually figured it was going to be easier for you anyways, because you're better with little to no sleep than me.
if we would have held this challenge off until the winter, I would have made it many, many of times because I'll plow all night.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
uh,
Well, maybe I'll do both my challenges in the winter too, just so you can.
um, but yeah, man, when I was younger, I was up all night all the time. I only needed a couple hours of sleep.
Yeah,
Um, but now, man, it gets to like 10 o'clock. I'm like, all right, bedtime. I'm done.
yeah.
Good night.
I'm having a tough time wanting to do this one this month because I'm not doing any coffee or pop or anything like that.
That could be tough.
Yeah. So what do you think we should set the time for you can go to sleep? Can you sleep in the morning or do you have to wait till the next night?
Um,
I wasn't thinking of that. I was just thinking of that right now. So I don't know what the
well, you got to be up for 24 hours. So whenever you woke up the day
Okay,
before.
okay. 24 hours awake. I like that. So like if you wake up at 7, then you can go to bed at 7 in the morning.
Yep,
Okay. I like it.
that's gonna be tough.
What's your challenge?
Um, I did 500 push-ups last week, so this time I'm gonna do 1,000 crunches. Because crunches are a little
1,000?
crunches are a little easier than push-ups, so it should go a little
Yeah.
easier.
Plus I need to work on my already super developed six pack.
Rippling six pack. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, it's not terrible.
yeah. Mine
Um,
gonna be like a freaking. Hey, ladies, got to do laundry right here.
yeah,
Washboard.
dude, I know. Well, with disc golf, like I've been actually like getting in shape again. Like I said, I'm in the 140s now. So I'm
Dude, that's so light. Do you know what I would look like if I weighed 140? You'd be like, you need to go to a doctor. Are you dying?
I'm at 148 or 149. I just weighed myself today, and I'm
God,
on the upper end of the 40s,
I
but
would just like to
I'm
get
there.
down to like 180.
Yeah.
140. Holy cow, dude. That's tiny.
I know.
What's the smallest you've ever been?
No, the smallest I've ever been was in high school. I was 135.
I used to be 135 in high school.
Dang.
I wrestled at 127 actually,
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's
or
the
whatever,
lightest I've ever been.
125.
What do you think the heaviest I've ever been was?
190.
No,
Did you ever crack two?
no, less than 190.
Oh, really? I
Yep.
thought I saw you like 189 or some shit like that.
No, 170, 178, 179.
Dang.
I've never cracked 180. At least in my, maybe I did, but like I didn't weigh
Haven't
myself
waited.
at that. Yeah.
Dang.
Yep.
Dang, dude. That's good.
I know. I'm proud of, because like I got to that point, and then that's when I like decided to, when we did the sober October, and then I lost 10 pounds, got to 168, and then I was able to maintain. Then we did it the next year, and I got down to 158, maintained. Then did it the next year, got down to 148, and now I'm maintaining. So, and then this year, I'm hoping not to lose weight. This year, I don't need to lose weight. I just need to eat healthier.
Right now I'm at 210, and I'd love to be like 180.
Yeah.
30 pounds would be fucking. Problem is I bloat so damn bad. So I always look bigger
Yeah.
than what I am. Everybody's like, "There's no way you're." I go, "I'm just bloated. It's my
Mm,
diet. So I don't eat healthy. So I bloat
yeah.
really fucking easily."
It's water weight.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you do drink a lot of water. Like, you have to in your job.
And that's the thing. Like I don't. I tried eating clean, and I went good for like 2 months. Didn't see a difference. Like that. You remember when I drank water for 3 months straight, and that's all I
Yeah.
drank? Did not see a difference on the scale.
Hmm.
Which, whatever. I
I
don't
don't
really
know.
give a shit.
Yeah. Well, sweet. I like those challenges, though. I think those are both
So
adequate challenges. Like,
stay up all night and 1,000 crunches before the next episode.
yep.
I like it.
And it's only one 24-hour period, so I don't think it's that difficult. I think we could do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I got no problem. Hell, we might do it tonight.
Yeah, might as well. It's already past midnight.
So, all right. What's our next segment?
Our next segment is how much would it take to? This is where we talk about three different things that we're gonna each bring up, and we have to decide how much it's gonna take in order for us to do this or that. And yeah, you just got to put a value to the activity.
All right. You want me to go first?
And we might actually, yeah, we might actually do some of them because I know there's a couple that you said last episode it was just you and me, and I kind of want to give you the money to see if you do it.
Oh, I'm still down for that, to be honest.
I know. I think we should consider. So if you do it, if you go back and you do it, I will pay you that money that we agreed upon.
I
And
like it.
again, what it was to film that. Like, so if you film it, we gotta use it for the podcast.
I like it. It was 1 week, right?
So what was that?
It was 1 week, right? Not shower for 1 week?
Yep, there was let me double check. I got two of them I wanted to do. One was not shower for a week. Whoops.
And not change.
And then the other one was have oh no. Nope, it wasn't that one. Oh yeah, it was. You talked about shaving your legs. I don't remember what the
Oh,
dollar
yeah.
value is that you put on that, but I think you said that you would shave your legs and not shower for a week, and I'd pay you $100, and you would do that and film it.
Perfect. Yeah, we'll
So
do it. I'm
if
in.
you do, yeah, if you do those, and you can do them during the same week, you might as well.
Right.
And I would give you $100.
Boom. All right. Yeah, I'm
Sweet.
down.
All right, let
I'll
me.
do it. I mean, it's gonna suck, but just the not
Yeah,
showering.
yeah, that's gonna be the hardest, I think.
I'm either gonna have to do it soon, or you're gonna have to wait until after fall cleanups.
I'm down either way.
So,
Whenever you feel the most comfortable doing it,
all right. You want me to go first?
you can go first.
All right. How much to never eat fast food or candy ever again?
So I really enjoy both of those a lot. And I am currently going through Sober October, or our version of Sober October. And I'm also not doing alcohol and weed and cigarettes and all that stuff too, but that's not a huge deal for me. And I can't do pop, and I can't do candy, and I can't do fast food. I put a dollar value of $5 million to never do it again because I love it so much.
I know.
I cannot have it out of my life unless I'm able to buy other things to keep my mind busy
Okay.
because that's asking a lot.
I pretty high. I put it pretty high as well. Not quite as high, but pretty close. I said 2 mil.
2 million.
Just because I do it for free if somebody come over and make my lunches for me.
Yeah,
But yeah, I live on the road, so fast food is kind of
yeah. I love fast food too. Like I just there's something about it. And obviously like I don't eat it all the time, but to never eat it again would be difficult for me.
yeah, yeah, it's tough,
I would lower that dollar value if I knew I was dying soon.
right?
That then I could maybe go for maybe the 2 million. But again, I would need it. I would need at least the 2 million because I would want to be able to enjoy myself with something else.
Like I don't eat. I mean, I do eat a lot of fast food, but candy, I don't eat a lot of candy. But to never have another piece of candy forever, that's a lot.
Yeah. Yep.
That's like saying no.
Yep.
You can never have another M&M. You can never have a Hershey Kiss. You can never have a
Yep.
Lifesaver or something. You know, like that's
And
candy.
that it's including that and so much more.
All your good ones.
Yeah. All the gummy worms, all the red hots.
You're
Oh, those two alone, I couldn't do it. Man, that'd be
so,
tough.
all right, what's your first one?
I, how much would it take to wear your rival team's jersey for a day?
I'd rather die.
What's the dollar value?
Just for one day.
For a day? Yep.
It's just money and it's just a jersey. $500.
$100?
500.
$500. Okay.
I might, you know, I'd probably do it even for 100. It's just a shirt.
Yep.
But man, I would hate that shirt.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't do it for 100. I did it for 200 because I would want to do it on my a day off because I wouldn't be able to wear it. I
See,
guess I could wear it at work. They do allow you to wear jerseys.
see the thing, it's not about the money. It's the dignity.
Yes, exactly.
I don't care less about the money. It's the dignity that I'd be losing.
Yeah, and it'd be different. It depends on the team because like if it's the 49ers, that's worse to me than the Seahawks for some reason. I hate the 49ers. Seahawks, I still hate, but their jersey actually looks kind of cool. I hate
I do
admitting
like
that,
those
but
lime green ones are sick.
yeah, they look really cool. Um, but I still want them to just not be around. Uh, but yeah, I said 200 on that one.
Okay. Yeah, $100 I think I'd do it.
I'm not gonna pay you the $100 for that one, but I will pay you $100 for you to not shower and shave your legs.
Yeah, I'm not paying you 200 to wear
Yeah.
a jersey either. Because to be honest, I'd take either one of those Seahawks or the 49ers. I'd wear a Kittle jersey.
Yeah.
I think Garoppolo's going to go. He's got to go to the Cowboys.
He might.
If the Cowboys don't go after, they got to get a quarterback. If they don't, you might as well just kiss the season goodbye.
Yeah, probably.
And I just can't see Jerry Jones doing that.
Unless they feel comfortable with their backup. Could be a Kurt
Rush.
Warner situation.
Rush has already played a few games, though, and there's nothing spectacular about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Um, all right. How much to never do comedy ever again?
That is another very tough one because
I
I
guarantee my
really,
number's probably be
really,
higher than yours.
really,
I think so.
okay. Because you never know what you're gonna do in a comedy career, and I feel like nowadays, I feel like there is no limits really. Like you could make a lot of money doing comedy, whether it be in acting or stand up or any of that. I actually am now saying my bar is really low. Um, but I think it would still be, I don't know if I don't know if it'd be acceptable or not, but I'm gonna say $10 million. The only reason I'm setting it so low, because like I said, it's endless what you could do, but
You'd have to quit this.
I'd have to quit this too. That would suck. But if I got $10 million, I if I invested that right, I could live the rest of my life
Oh, you
with
didn't
no
even. Yeah.
worry. And I mean, I would definitely want comedy in my life. I would still watch comedy. I would still watch movies and stuff like that. But I would definitely have a downslide for a while if I couldn't do comedy or the podcast or anything.
Yeah.
But I'm sure I could find other things. I said 10 million.
500.
500?
Mm-hmm. Million.
$500. Oh, million.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. If I'm quitting all this stuff that actually brings joy in my life,
Yeah.
500 million. And I want it. And the reason I say 500 is because I think that would make me the richest comedian. If not,
Maybe. Yeah.
if not, I'm in the top five.
Yeah. I don't know what everybody makes. I'd have to do way more research. I
Because I'm
don't
pretty
really care
sure
how much
Jerry
I put.
Seinfeld's the richest, and I think he's only at 471.
Mm.
Maybe touching. Maybe he might have cracked five.
Yeah. I don't need to be known as the richest.
I don't either. But if I'm quitting something that I love that much,
Yeah.
and everybody goes, "Why aren't you doing comedy?" I want to be like, I'm the richest comedian already. I don't need it anymore in my
Yeah.
life. I want to have that reason.
Yeah.
If I'm giving up all this, I need to have all that.
Yeah.
Because the scale would be
Yeah.
tipped so far to the other side that I need something to bring it back to even.
Yeah. Yeah. I would have a tough time accepting the 10 million for that because like you said, like it's a big part of my life. and I feel like it's going to be a big part of my future. And yeah, but I feel like I could live pretty comfortably off 10 million for
Will you pay me the
if
five
I
hundred
did it
million?
right. What was that?
Will you give me? Will you pay me the 500 million to try this one out?
No, I'm not going to do that. If I had it, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Okay. How much would it take to walk around in public wearing nothing but a diaper? It doesn't even have to be for a day. I'm just going to say for 3 hours.
3 hours, huh?
Actually, let's say a day. You have to do it for a day.
For a
That was
day.
what we had talked about originally. For a day, you got to walk around public wearing nothing but a diaper.
And you got to walk around the whole time for the full day, like actually do stuff. You can't just sit at
Yeah,
home.
yep. Yeah, you got to like go get gas and go get groceries and you got to go pick your daughter up from daycare.
$200.
How much?
200.
200?
Yeah, because I can just push it off as like I'm going to a costume party or some shit, you know?
I guess if you did it in October, but then you're gonna be cold. Man, I might hit you up on this one, but I'm not 100%.
I could never do it though.
Why not?
Because I don't have a full day of freeness to actually do something like that.
Yeah, but you would have a full diaper.
Yeah. If I had a full day, it would $200. To
Yeah,
where
and you actually like if it's a full day and you're wearing it, you can't go to the bathroom in a bathroom.
oh, that's not fair. That's not.
No, you have to use the diaper.
Oh, then I'd be my price would be way higher.
Okay.
Way higher.
What's your price now?
To walk around with shit in my pants all goddamn day.
Well, I mean, you can time it.
Can I change the diaper?
Oh yeah, you can change the diaper to a different diaper. You just got to use the diaper.
Uh, 5 grand.
5 grand.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a big difference.
But yeah, wearing a little diaper around town is not that as bad as shitting my pants and living in it for a while.
I
Just
feel
say,
like I would legitimately do it for 500 bucks.
you'd shit your pants and live in it for $500?
I'd shit a diaper. I'm not gonna live in it for very long. I'm gonna do it, go change in the bathroom quick, and then throw it away and get a new one on. Clean up, make sure I have wet wipes.
If it wasn't just $500, I'd challenge you on that one. But I don't have $500 to throw away like that. Does that be worth seeing?
I mean, that'd be fun. If somebody's out there that wants to give me 500 bucks, I'll try it.
All
It
right.
can't be a work day. I have to have a day.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. How much to never drive again?
I actually did less than comedy. I would need more to stop comedy. I said $8 million to stop driving because I feel like $8 million would be enough for me to cover going places for the rest of my life.
Right.
So I can either use public transportation, I could ask friends, I could use just Uber or Lyft or whatever new ones they come up with in the future. I feel like 8 million would cover all that stuff. So,
I said 4 million.
how about you? 4 million? I'm gonna
I
take you
fig-
up
I
on that one.
figured Figured I need 2 to 3 million
Okay.
to live off of happily. Make
Yeah.
and another million to get somebody to drive
Yeah.
for the rest of my life. I'm still pretty young.
Hmm. That's why I said 8 million. I figured I'll figure it out with that.
So, all right, what's your last one?
All right. How much would it take to perform 5 minutes of stand-up without being able to use your material, only improv the whole 5 minutes?
Free? I mean, I'd like to get paid to do it.
Yeah. Yep.
It sounds fun. Like I do it for free.
I said $20.
Yeah. It's
'Cause
just
I would rather spend the 5 minutes doing the material that I've already had prepared and like see if it's any good or not. Like I love trying new material out, and I would much rather do new material that I have prepared, um, than just do 5 minutes of improv because I'm probably gonna bomb with the improv because I don't have any punchlines ready and I don't have any setups ready. So I would just be going off the cuff. Would definitely not have as many jokes. Maybe I would come up with something good. Um, but again, I'd rather spend the 5 minutes doing something else. So I figured I'd rather just get paid for that 5 minute set. Give me $20 and I'll mess it up pretty bad if I need to.
I do it for free just to have that thrill,
Yeah.
that adrenaline.
Well, when you come up and do some stand up, you'll have to do one of your one of your 5 minutes
Yeah.
improv.
A lot of you know when I first started doing comedy, a lot of it was just improv. I never went up there with anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I just kind of went with whatever came into my head, kind of wrote on stage.
Dang, that's not a lot of people can do that.
It was tough. There's a lot of bombings,
Yeah.
but occasionally you hit a home run. So, all right, next segment.
Yeah. What's the next segment?
Love it or hate it. It's where we each name something and we got to decide if we love it or hate it. You got to pick one or the other. You can't just be like I like it. No, it's got to lean one way or the other. You either got to love that thing or you got to just say, you know what, I don't love it enough, so I got to hate it.
Okay.
So, you
Sweet.
want to start?
Sure. My first one is blue cheese.
I love blue cheese. I know. You're a ranch guy.
I'm a ranch guy. I'm gonna hate blue cheese. I'm sorry, guys. Gotta hate the blue cheese.
Buffalo Wild Wings made the best blue cheese. I love their blue cheese. It's a little more creamier.
That isn't terrible. I've actually had it accidentally. Somebody gave me the blue cheese instead of the ranch, and it took me a couple dips to realize it.
Yeah,
So it wasn't terrible.
if you give me a really really chunky blue cheese, I'm not a big fan of. But
Okay.
I still like it. I mean, it's blue cheese. I love blue cheese. So
Yeah.
what about? So yeah, I love it. What about you?
Hate it.
All right.
I'm saying hate it.
All right. Movie box sets and trilogies.
So if there's like certain one that you're talking about, like there's definitely ones that I love, but then there's also ones that I'm not a fan of, and they don't need to be a thing because like the first movie might be great, but I don't like the second or the third or whatever. So just overall, I think I have to say hate it, just because
Wow.
there's only a few that I can think of right now off the top of my head that I own that I actually love. And so overall, I'm gonna say hate it because I'd rather have it just be a TV show then, because then it's longer. I get more of the story and so forth.
I said love it, man.
Well,
You,
you love every movies though. Like you love a lot of movies.
yeah, yeah, I'm a big movie guy. Um, I said love it though because there are some that I just can't. I'm not a big fan of, but there's so many that I do love. So the love outweighs the not so many good ones. So
Yeah,
I
I
gotta
got
push
you.
this one up to love. So I love it.
Okay, sweet. My next one is oral sex, whether it's giving or receiving.
Love it. Love it. Love.
Both.
Love. Yeah, love. Love, love, love,
Nice.
love, 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 love.
You love the oral love.
Yes. Everybody should.
Okay. I love it too. I said love it.
I can't imagine somebody would
I
say
love
that they don't.
Yeah, I love giving. I love
I
receiving.
I'd rather give than
Except for the thing that we had discussed earlier this episode.
He loves it.
Was not a fan of that,
Um,
but
I I'd rather give than receive though.
really,
Yeah, there's been a few times where it's been not so good. Got
I mean,
teased,
there's
got bit.
definitely been times that it's not great, but I've always preferred receiving than giving.
Well, I don't mind giving. I find it enjoyable.
Well, I don't mind it. I'm just saying I much prefer receiving.
I find it more enjoyable because I prefer seeing them get excited than me.
I'm selfish
That's
then.
more of a turn on for me.
Yeah, I'm selfish then because in my experience, I've I've liked the receiving end.
Not that I don't like a blowjob every once in a while. Like
Yeah,
it's great.
yeah, yeah,
I'd rather
yeah.
yeah
I got you.
I'd rather do the deed, but I'm not gonna say no. So I love.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, love it or hate it when they remake a movie remakes.
Again, there's times where they make it better, or not necessarily better, but they do a good job of it. And then there's times where they don't do a good job of it and they ruin it.
Mm,
And so I'm gonna say hate it because I feel like it gets ruined more often than it actually becomes better. Um, yeah, I don't even know what one that I can say is better off the top of my head.
yeah, I did the same. I said hate it.
Yeah, maybe like
I
the
can't.
Evil Dead. I feel like they did really good on the Evil Dead movie, the
Oh
new
yeah,
one. I think that was a very good remake. I can't think of
horror's a
any
lot
else though.
easier to do a good remake.
That's true.
But when it's the other way, the other movies, action, comedies, they ruin a lot of them. You just took a
Yeah,
really good classic movie and completely effed
yeah,
it. Don't touch it. It's
yeah,
perfect
yeah.
as
Just
it is.
l- let it be and do a different movie.
Yep. Come up with your own shit.
Yep. So we both hate that one.
Yep.
Got it. All right, pineapple on pizza.
Hate it. Absolutely hate it. Doesn't belong there.
Yeah.
Not a pineapple on a
See,
pizza guy.
I don't mind it, but I have to say hate it anyways because again, it's something that if it's there, I'll eat it, but I'm not gonna like if it's just me ordering pizza, there's a I don't even think there's a part of a percent that I would do the pineapple on there.
And the
I'm
thing is,
ordering pepperoni sausage. I'm doing meat. I'm a meat
yeah,
lovers guy.
I'm a meat lovers guy as well. And the thing is I love pineapple. It's one of my
Same.
favorite fruit. I even loved grilled pineapple. But on a pizza, it's not grilled really.
Yeah,
It's just warm, hot pineapple, and that just is not good to me.
yeah.
Where grilled actually has almost like a smoky flavor to it, you know?
Hmm.
Smoked pineapple's really good.
Oh yeah, I enjoy like especially like with ham. I like pineapples like with a good ham.
Yeah.
That's I like that.
So, yeah, hate it. You hate it as well?
I hate it as well.
Online dating.
Online dating. Um, I'm currently on online dating like sites,
Mm-hmm.
but I gotta hate it.
I,
I've met a few people. Actually, not even I've met a few people, but I can't say I've met a few people that I've wanted to continue dating. Um, because it's just there's so much out there that people are not honest about, and it's sad. It's it's pretty sad.
I think we both.
I
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I think if people were more honest on them, I would feel better about it. But like people like will say like, "Oh, I'm really into this," and then you try talking to them about it, and they know nothing on the subject, and you're like, "Well, why'd you even put that on your profile if you said you're into it? Because you're clearly not into it." And or you'll get somebody that's just not a conversationalist, so they might be a really great person in real life, but you can't hold a conversation through text, so then you're never gonna find anything out about them. And there's just a lot to it that I'm not a huge fan of, so I gotta say hate it.
I went with hate it as well. And I think we both have to go with hate it because if we loved it, I don't think we'd be single.
Yeah, I think that's yep.
So, but yeah, hate it. I haven't
Like
had any good, really, really, really good experiences with it yet.
yeah, same. I mean, I met or I like reconnected with an ex on there, but obviously they're an ex now. So,
Right?
um, but yeah, I mean, there's just a lot that could change on those to make them better. I don't want to be the person to do it, but there's just a lot that could be changed and
Oh, yeah.
improved on the process. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I have them and I'm still probably going to use them for a little while just because there's like some aspects to them that I enjoy, but like I don't expect anything to come from online dating. I just if anything happens, it happens, but I'm not expecting anything.
Okay. Yeah, I
So
totally agree.
yeah, but
Is that it? Or do you
yep,
have one
that's it.
more? Okay.
Nope, that's it.
So, what's our next segment?
Our next segment is Roddy or Vandy. That's where we talk about something and we say whether it's Roddy is more apt to do it, or Vandy is more apt to do it, or has done it, will do it, whatever the case may be. We just have to say if it's either closer to Roddy or closer to Vandy.
Mhm.
So,
All right. Who is more likely to be a musical comedian?
well, after our conversation about you wanting to get into instruments, I'm leaning towards you now, but I said Roddy just for the fact that I listen to a lot of comedians, and I would love to be a music comedian. I just have no music ability, so I don't know how to do it. I don't know. I'm sure I could help with the lyrics, but I'd need help with most of the stuff that's involved in that. So,
I had I have two answers.
okay.
I said Vandy would be more likely to be able to,
Okay.
but Roddy would want to do it more.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
So
Yeah, because I mean, I've listened to a lot of singing
same,
comedians and
same, and I love
musical.
them.
Yeah,
A lot of them I like.
yeah.
There's some hacks,
Oh yeah, for sure.
but yeah,
Who's more likely to win a game of chess?
I said Vandy, but I think you'd have a better chance at checkers.
Okay. I said Roddy because I actually played chess and checkers in middle school, and I was like in a club,
Same.
like playing both of them. Oh, really? I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
I was in chess club in middle school actually too.
Okay. But yeah, it's something that I really enjoy, so I didn't know that you were into it. So maybe we'll
Uh,
have to play a game.
yeah, I like chess. I like chess a lot. Played
Sweet.
online, played on computer all the time,
Nice.
played on the phone.
We actually talked that we both played it like by ourselves as kids too.
Yep. I loved playing chess alone
Yeah. Well, yeah, because you could learn different moves
because
that
you
you
know,
wouldn't
yeah,
normally
because you
do.
already knew what your next move was going to be, so made it real
Yep.
challenging.
Yep.
All right, who's more likely to win a foot race?
I said Roddy, but I guess it would depend on the circumstances. Because I feel like I don't know, because I'm pretty quick too. I was gonna say I would win a longer distance,
Oh wow,
but it'd be tough. Yeah, I feel like I'd be able to win that. And I mean, in high school, I constantly was running because I was a wide receiver, and so like that's all we did was condition and run and condition and run. Um, and I feel like I'm still pretty quick. So I said Roddy. I think I would win.
I said Roddy would win a foot race, but I could win the marathon.
Interesting. Okay.
I used to run 5 miles every other day back when I was in baseball.
Okay. Yeah.
I was a
I
pitcher.
don't have
Pitcher was
a.
endurance, man. So yeah, they were always making us run.
Yeah.
So, but
Maybe you would win the marathon then. All right, I'll take the foot race. I'll
I'm
give
not
you the marathon.
fast. I'm not fast at all. That's why I think you'd win the foot race.
Yeah.
I had decent speed, but I was never considered fast.
Yeah.
I think my fastest 40 was 4.7, 4.8.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would beat you then. I think mine was like four. I think it was 4.4 or 4.5 at my best. I can't remember.
Yeah,
Probably 4.5. 4.4 seems pretty quick.
yeah.
I
4.4.
can't
You're
remember.
pretty fast. That's a pretty fast running back
Yeah.
in
I feel
in high
like
school.
I think it was 4.5.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I was defensive end and backup quarterback. Four
Yeah.
4.7, and then
Yep.
I was a backup quarterback, but I got to play offensive line. Could you imagine having a 130-pound offensive lineman?
Probably not great.
I started on varsity
Dang.
as a guard my sophomore year, I think.
I want to see that. That would be nuts.
The thing was, we went to a football camp, and I was a quarterback. I was quarterbacking. I was trying to get the quarterback position, and our offensive line did terrible at the camp. And my
Mm.
coach goes, Vandy, get in there. And I was like, yes, finally, my turn to throw the freaking ball. Let's go. And he goes, you're in at guard. I go, I'm not a lineman. I go, I weigh 135. I go, I might have been 140 at that time
Yeah.
because I beefed up a little bit I always beefed up a little bit for football. And he goes, I just need somebody to block. Show him what's up. I'm like, I don't know the plays. I go, I know what to do as a quarterback. I don't know what the lineman, like, do I go after the linebacker? Do I go to the guy? He goes, just block straight up. Don't let anybody through. I get there, and we're at Winona, and at this camp, there was guys there that were trying to walk on to Winona at this camp, so they were trying to get noticed.
Yeah.
So these guys are out of high school and about to be college guys.
Yeah.
I get down, and this guy's 220 and 6'2", and I just got underneath of him, stood him up, and held him where he was. He did not get through. Did it for like 4 plays straight, and freaking my coach was like, "See, that's how it's done." And Vandy's not even freaking big. And I'm like, nice. So then we get back, and I suited up as the backup quarterback my sophomore year, and our left guard, got hurt week 1 or week 2 of football, and I wasn't even noted as the backup. Coach just goes, "Vandy, you're in." I go, "I'm not a lineman."
Yeah.
I ended up starting like 8 games as
Dang.
a freaking left guard
That's
and did pretty
nuts.
good.
Yeah.
I got beat a few times, but I mean, who doesn't? It's high school,
Yeah. Yeah. Dang.
So where we at?
I who's oh, I was just gonna say, who's more likely to buy a kid's toy?
I said Roddy.
I had two answers.
Oh, okay. I think I know where you're going. But I said Roddy because you always love going after the trinkets, the toys, the little the little things.
Yep. Oh yeah, I love that stuff. I said Vandy because of obvious reasons.
Yeah.
You have a kid and I don't. But I said if it's for ourselves, me, 100%.
Yeah. Hands down.
Yep.
I'm not saying I wouldn't go buy a toy occasionally.
Yeah.
Because the toys nowadays are pretty freaking cool, some of them.
Yeah. But yeah, I would
But
I would buy a toy for sure.
I'm 1 out of 10. You're 9 out of 10.
Yep.
So, all right. Who's more likely to wear a suit on stage?
Well, I said Vandy. I have worn a suit on stage. And I mean, it is what it is. I'm just not into it. I'd rather just, I want to be me on stage. And the suit is me at work, but that's not when I want, like, that's not how I want myself perceived in comedy. So I've tried it, didn't work. Maybe I'll try it again some other time, but as of right now, I'm cool with that. Um, so yeah, I said Vandy.
I said Vandy as well. I've never even worn you've actually tried it. I've never even tried wearing a suit on stage.
Yeah, you'll have to do it. It's interesting.
Yeah, I bet. I would love it though, but I'd have to have the right suit,
Yeah,
not just like a Sunday church suit. And I'd want the right suit.
for sure.
I think it'd be kind of cool to go to Goodwill and get those suits and be like, oh, what's his name? Used to do the Man Show.
Jimmy Kimmel.
No, Stanhope, Doug Stanhope.
Oh, Doug Stanhope. Yeah,
He just wears those 1980s Goodwill suits.
yeah, yeah,
Looks like it's made out of an old couch cushion. Those kind of suits. So I think it'd be cool to wear those. I'd definitely
yeah.
do that.
Sweet. You should do it next one of the next times you do it.
Right?
All right. Who's more likely to cry during a movie?
I said Vandy. A little bit.
Okay.
I could be a little emotional.
Yeah.
It just depends on the day, I guess. I could
Yeah.
also see you.
It's funny.
I mean, it. To be honest, I think it could be a coin flip. It just depends on the day.
I think so too. I said Roddy just because I have cried during movies,
I have to.
and
I know.
I don't know. I bet I've seen you cry during a movie. I just haven't like. I was probably crying too.
Yeah.
So
This wind today, man, it's really tough.
yeah, exactly. It's getting me.
Allergies are really bad. So, is that it for this
All right, you
section?
want to yeah, into our next segment?
Yeah. Our next
All right,
one
what's our
is
next segment?
Would You Rather? It's where we pick two things and you got to pick one of the two. Would you rather do this or would you rather do that? And so we go from there.
Sweet.
You want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first. Would you rather live with a barnyard animal in your house or live in the barn with the animals?
I think I'd live in the barn just because I wouldn't want to clean the mess in the house.
Yeah, that's
So,
exactly what I did. I said live in the barn with the animals because I wouldn't want them to mess with my stuff, and I could live out there for a little while. I probably wouldn't be able to do it very long, but I would much rather just have them do their thing in their area. I'll stay in my area. We're good.
I've done
Where
it.
I don't want to like, yeah, you have?
Yeah, back when I actually had farm animals. I bought a
Yeah.
calf and she was sick,
Oh,
and so I slept all night in the barn with her.
yeah.
Just
I haven't done that.
she made it two of the 3 nights. The third night she didn't make it. She passed.
Oh, that's too bad.
So
How'd you taste?
she was too small to butcher.
Oh, sorry, that was insensitive of me.
Actually donated it.
Oh, dang.
You can get a lot of the zoos. They'll come take it. They feed it to
Interesting.
they feed them to the lions.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, that makes sense.
So all right. Would you rather be royalty 1,000 years ago, or just be an average person in today's age?
That's tough because there's been so much improvement on technology that like the average person today has way more than royalty back then, but it just doesn't seem like it because you're the average person here. I'm still going to say average person in today's world because we have so much technology, we have so much we can do. There's no, you shouldn't be bored these days. Like, there's so many different activities you can do. And if you don't like what you're doing now, change it. Go find something new. Like, there's going to be something that you like. So I'm going to say average person today.
I went with royalty.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just think it'd be fun.
it'd be
And
interesting.
I think it'd be fun because then I could do whatever the hell I wanted. Nobody tell me what to do. I'm the boss.
Yeah.
And I could still, you know, not saying that I'd be an asshole or anything like that, but you're not gonna tell me what to do. I'm still gonna make this. My land is gonna be do whatever the hell you want. I don't really care. Just don't kill anybody. There'd still be laws and all that, but I could go hunt. I could go fish. I could go do this. I could go do that, and I wouldn't have to work.
I feel like if you're in charge, you should probably work.
Well, I
You
mean,
should
I still,
probably make sure that people are safe and feel
I'll,
comfortable where they're at.
I'll
And
hire somebody to take care of that stuff.
that's what you're supposed to do.
Eh, it's taken care of. John's got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna stick with average person because of all the cool stuff we got nowadays.
All right.
And they would think that a lot of it is
Witchcraft.
impossible.
Straight up
Yeah.
witchcraft.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right. Would you rather be half your height or double your weight?
So either 3'3" or
Yeah, 3'3". 6'6" over there.
just want to see if you catch on. God, I health reasons. I'd have to say half my height.
Yeah.
400 pounds is just too big.
Yeah.
So half my height.
Yeah. No, I said half my height as well because I feel like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that could happen, um,
I mean, there's
health
still
wise
probably
the
health
other way.
issues being a little
Yeah,
person,
I'm
but
sure there's going to be health. Either way, there's going to be health things. Um, but I mean, I'd be really good at hide and seek.
right, right. Clothes,
Yeah.
clothes would be a lot easier.
Oh yeah, you can find them on in a lot of different areas, and
Kids racks.
yeah, it could definitely make for a different lifestyle because I'm sure I wouldn't be able to play as much disc golf. Comedy would still be good. I'd still be good there.
Probably be funnier.
I don't know if well, funnier.
Oh yeah,
You still got to be funny.
yeah. Helps when you're little.
I don't know.
Everybody smiles when they see a little person. Now you just gotta You already got the smile going. Just crack the joke.
Maybe it'll help, but I don't know. I feel like you still got to be funny on stage.
Yeah, I'm not saying you don't. Just
Like
saying
there's
you.
a lot of funny looking people out there that are really bad at comedy.
Yeah, I agree.
So
Just saying it'd be easier. Wouldn't say it'd be easy.
maybe,
I'm just saying it'd be easier.
maybe. I don't know.
When's the last time you see a little person get on stage and somebody's frowning?
Well, the only person that I've seen recently is Brandon, and he's fucking hilarious. So I don't know.
Nice.
It's tough for me to like. He's good. So I don't know.
I don't know Brandon.
Yeah, he's a comedian up here.
Yeah. Is he a little person?
Hmm.
Oh, nice. All right. My turn.
Yep.
Um, would you rather have would you rather have to wear all used underwear for the rest of your life, or would you rather have to use a used toothbrush for the rest of your life? Can't clean either.
I went with underwear because I you don't know who uses what.
All right.
You can hope that there's somebody that you're into that's wearing it.
Some hot chick, please use that toothbrush.
I no, I don't even.
No,
I'd rather her use
toothbrush is
the
not even
underwear.
used. Not even an option, huh?
No, I'd rather her use the underwear. I don't care what she did in that underwear.
Yeah, you're probably right. Oh, I don't know.
The toothbrush would be too disgusting because there's just chunks of
Why'd you have to
stuff that
say
was in that.
chunks? Why'd you have to say chunks? I was about to be cool with the toothbrush, and then you said
Yeah.
chunks.
Well, if there's chunks of anything, I'm done.
Yeah, I guess I
In
have to go.
either in either case.
I guess I'd have to go underwear as well.
Yeah, I have to go underwear. I can't deal with somebody else's toothbrush.
I could have until you said chunks.
You're welcome.
So
Would you rather chew on your toenails or on somebody else's fingernails?
I said someone else's fingernails.
I did not. I said my toenails because
Uh,
I know where my toenails have been, and I take good care of my feet and my hands. And I mean, I'd rather chew on my fingernails than my toenails.
wait.
But
Do I get to choose whose person's fingernails I get to chew?
no, that's what I'm saying. I trust
So,
myself
all right
over
then.
anybody else's. Yeah.
I thought I got to choose the person.
Nope.
All
No,
right, if I don't get to
you
choose
gotta.
the person, then I take my toenails.
Okay. No, it's just somebody else's fingernails because
Yeah.
like you don't know what they do at all or who it's gonna be.
All right, I
So you
take my
gotta just go.
toenails.
Okay, I'm taking my toenails too.
If I got to choose, I would have picked the fingernails. So
But you do get to chew.
I said choose.
Choose. Yeah, you get to choose.
All
You get to choose on them.
right. Would you rather detect whenever somebody else tells you a lie, or always get away with a lie that you tell?
I want to say I would rather be able to detect if somebody else is lying, just because I don't know. I don't really like. I feel like honesty is the best solution, and so like I'd rather figure out if somebody's lying to me than because I don't lie a whole lot. I don't think from my knowledge at least. I don't think I do. Um, it's not intentional if I do,
Right.
but like I might bend the truth on some things or maybe exaggerate things, but that's not intentional all the time. Maybe it's just to help with the story. And I do it on stage. I lie on stage
That's different. That's
because
different. That's just bending a story.
yeah. But yeah, I'd much rather be able to detect if somebody's lying to me.
I went the opposite route.
Yeah.
I. It's not that I want to lie and get away with it all the time. I just would rather do that than know that I'm getting lied to.
Yeah.
I don't want that feeling.
Hmm.
Because I mean, there's going to be a day where you go, you're lying to me, 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 everybody's going to be lying
Yeah.
to you the whole, I'm like, I'm going home. I can't
Well,
deal with
then,
it. I
yeah,
don't,
but then you know who your true friends are.
that could be bad.
Maybe.
Hmm. I don't want that feeling of knowing somebody's lying to me.
Oh, I would much rather somebody be honest, or at least so I know that they're honest, because then I can either say yes, I'll keep you in my life, or I'm gonna move on from you.
Yeah. I'd rather
You know
take
what I
the
mean?
chance of me judging their character.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be lies that I don't even want to know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, all right.
Yeah, I think that's all we
Is that
got.
all we got? We're getting to that time of the
Yeah.
night already?
Yeah, it's getting to that time of the night. What time are you talking about?
Dedication time.
Dedication time. Who are we dedicating this episode to?
Ooh, to, to a guy that's probably in the GOAT category, man.
I we have not talked about him as much as I feel like we should have.
Yeah,
But that's
he's
like a lot of comedians.
Steve Martin.
Steve Martin. He is a great comedian, um,
Great,
great actor,
great musician.
great musician. He plays the banjo.
Yeah.
He's just an overall, and he's still going to this day. Like he's still going at it.
He got back into it.
Well, I know, but I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
yeah, I
like,
know. Do you know why he quit before?
I assume for family and stuff like that, but I don't know.
He got too famous, is what he says.
Is that what really?
He says, I couldn't tell whether or not I was funny or not because I got too famous.
Oh, people were just laughing because
Because he
he
was
was
Steve
there.
Martin. He goes,
Yeah,
I went out on stage and I did my set, and he said everybody was laughing before I even got to the punchline.
yeah,
People were laughing as soon as I got out there. I did my whole set and I came back and I asked the comedian that was backstage, and I asked, give me your honest answer. Was that a good set? And they go, not really. That's when I knew I needed to take a break.
yeah. But yeah, because I mean, you want to be able to create good quality content and have good jokes and put out good material. And, but at that point, they're literally just laughing because they that you're famous.
Yeah,
That's it. Yeah,
that would suck.
yeah.
Cool, but suck.
Cool. Yeah, it would be cool for like it's cool to get to that point, but
Yeah,
once you got to that point, it wouldn't be fun anymore.
yeah. And that would suck.
Yep,
You're taking away something that I truly love.
yep. That's when I need somebody to give me my $10 million so I can stop comedy forever.
Yeah, half a billion.
That's so much money.
Could you imagine?
No, I can't even imagine. It's that much money.
That's fuck you money. That's
Oh yeah,
that's I could fuck with you forever money.
yep,
That's if you piss me off, I can make your life a living hell money
yep,
and still be okay and just enjoying it.
yep. Yeah, Steve Martin, he's been in so many different movies. He's
Yeah.
had so many comedy specials. We're gonna get into this in the deep dive eventually, but
When I get back into them,
yeah,
I
he's
gotta get back into them.
yeah. Well, there's no hurry. I know we're eventually gonna get there,
Yep.
but it's just yeah, he's amazing.
He was great. I mean, still is great. The guy is phenomenal.
Yep.
One of my classic movies that I watched over and over, two of them growing up, was Parenthood and Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yep.
Him and John Candy and Plane. I think that's one of the best movies he ever did.
Yeah, for sure. It was definitely one of his best, one of his top ones, in my opinion too.
Yeah. Great comedian, though. Holy cow. Murdered.
Yeah. Yep.
So, yeah. I think, like I said, we'll get into the deep dive and talk more about him. But yeah, this one's out dedicated to Steve Martin.
Yeah.
As for the listeners, go listen to the podcast. Give us a like, give us a follow, send us some comments. If you guys want to give us some challenges, would like to see us do an episode challenge and have some ideas, send us some more comments. You can email us at thestupidestpodcast@gmail.com or hit us up on any kind of social media. We're usually pretty prompt on getting back to you. Otherwise, go, yeah, like I said, go like, listen, follow, share, send us some comments. I mean, you can always catch us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, but they can always catch us where, Roddy?
You can always catch us at www.thestupidestpodcast.
.com. All right,
We're
guys.
also on YouTube. I noticed you didn't say
I
YouTube.
didn't say YouTube. I was waiting. I knew you'd catch something. I was waiting for you to
Yeah,
catch something. We
yeah.
are on YouTube, and it's kind of weak right now, so go give us some follows there, guys. Um, Other than that, I think this was a great episode. How about you, man?
Yeah, this is really fun.
Yeah, I miss this.
was able. We got a lot of different emotions tonight. We hit a lot of different topics.
Yeah, it was a roller coaster tonight.
Yeah, we did a lot of different things that was it was fun.
It was a lot of fun. So, all right, guys, have a good one.
Have a good one.